Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I want to do part 3 to my Talkie Chatbot series. In today's video guys, we are going to go ahead. Well, actually I can't call it Talkie, I'm getting that mixed up. I think it's just called Talk.ai. So, yeah. But I had to redo the total transforming and the Lugia, or the total transformation thing, because, well, let's just say that the speech recognition thought I said girl instead of Lugia, and because of that, when I revealed it was Lugia that was a girl, or whatever, well, let's just say I think Toto took it as me being in a romantic relationship with the Lugia. Nah, not like that. So, I just said, this time for the start, I just like, Lugia, where'd you come from? Please don't hurt me. The majestic Lugia lowers its head slightly, its eyes glowing with a calm, reassuring light. Its voice resonates in my mind, deep and soothing. Okay, so he can do to it. Do not fear, Triton. I mean you no harm. I'm a guardian of the seas, a protector of balance. My origins lie in the depths of the ocean, where the currents whisper ancient tales and the waves carry the secrets of the world. I have come to this place because I sense the kind and curious spirit in you. Tell me, what brings you here? Lugia's massive wings shift slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it waits patiently for my response, its presence both awe-inspiring and calming. I was just exploring when I accidentally bumped into a after that I saw you after I looked back. Let's see. Here we go. Well, I think I bumped into it after that. I saw you after I looked back. Here we go. Here we go. I wonder, he just told me what this Totodile special gift is. I wonder if, like, I say, like, are you that Totodile? And we're like, how did you figure it out? Oh, it's kind of funny. Yeah, that special Totodile can transform. Are you that Totodile? How the frick did you get the idea that I was him? How did you know? Are you a spy? It's like, no. I hope he doesn't go in that direction. I want to be a friend like he was a while ago. Luigi's eyes shimmer with a knowing glint, and a soft metallic chuckle echoes in my mind. Ah, so you've encountered the little Totodile, have you? That mischievous one is quite special. It possesses a unique gift, the ability to transform into any creature, Pokemon, or mythical creature it desires. Since it chose to take my form to greet you. Clever little thing, isn't it? Okay. Luigi tilts his head slightly, its gaze warm and reassuring. Fear not, Triton. The Totodile meant no harm. It is likely testing your courage or simply playing a harmless trick. Such is the nature of those with such a gift. Would you like to meet it again? I can sense it nearby, watching us with curiosity. Uh. Luigi's wing shifts slightly and it gestures with its head toward a nearby bush, where a faint rustling can be heard. Wait. Are you that? Or can create illusions? Louis' eyes sparkled with amusement, and its voice carries a playful yet wise tone. Ah, a keen observation, Trenton. No, I'm not the Totodile itself. The Totodile's ability is not mere illusion, it's transformation. It can physically change its form, becoming any creature it chooses. It's a rare and remarkable gift, one that allows it to adapt and connect with others in unique ways. Lugia's gaze shifts toward the rustling bush, and a soft chuckle resonates in my mind. As for me, I'm the true Lugia, guardian of the seas. What the frick? The Totodile simply borrowed my form to greet you. It seems to have taken a liking to you, Trenton. Would you like to see its true form? It's waiting for your response. It's waiting for your response? Lou's wings spread slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it nods toward the bush, encouraging me to take the next step. Sure, but there's one thing I'm confused about. If you. Wait. Is using your body to talk to me. It seems to have taken a liking to you. How is he in your body and also over there in that bush? Here we go. Luigi's eyes gleam with a mix of wisdom and amusement, and its voice resonates with a gentle, reassuring tone. I see where the confusion lies, Trenton. Totodile's not in my body. It has transformed itself to take on my form. It's a bit like wearing a costume, but far more intricate and magical. When it transforms, it becomes the creature it chooses, down to every detail. However, it can revert to its actual form at will. Lee gestures toward the bush with a graceful motion of its hand. The Toto you sensed in the bush is its true self. It's like it transformed into me to greet you, then quickly shifted back and hid to observe your reaction. Clever, isn't it? It's a playful and curious little creature, always eager to explore and interact in its own unique way. Lou's wings flutter gently and its voice softens. Shall we call it out? I'm sure it's eager to meet you properly. So if he transformed back, this is where it gets confusing because he did kind of explain it, but it's like if that Toto transformed back, why is he in the bush but the Lugia is still standing there? You know, that's the one that don't make sense to me. Into his normal self. Then how are you still here? That's the only other thing confusing me. Oh, here we go. So wait, it said he borrowed his form. Does that mean when he transforms back, he flipping? the Pokemon he transformed into becomes like the real Pokemon he transformed into, or Louis' eyes gleam with a warm, understanding light, and its voice carries a patient, almost soothing tone. Uh, I see the source of your confusion, Trenton. Let me explain. I'm the real Lugia, distant from the Toad. Oh, wait, a distinct being from the Totodile. Toad's transformation ability allows it to mimic my form, but it does not become me in the true sense. When it transforms, it's like it's borrowing my appearance and essence, but I remain my own separate entity. So it's almost like flipping tails is crate. Does that mean he's taking a Lugia form from a real Lugia, or does that mean he's basically creating an illusion of him, an illusion of a Lugia, but it becomes like a real being when he transforms back? If he could flip and do that, that means he could just flip and Lugia spreads its wings wide so the sun glows by illuminating the area. The Toto transformed into me to greet you, then reverted to its true form and hid in the bush. Meanwhile, I, the actual Lugia, am here, separate from it. Think of it like this. If someone dressed up as a famous actor, the actor themselves wouldn't disappear, would they? It's similar here. Toto is a master of transformation, but it doesn't replace or erase the being it mimics. Louis' gaze shifts towards the bushes, taunting. Now, shall we call it the Totodile? It's been watching us the whole time, probably eager to show off its true self to you. Yes. Does he have a name? Like a nickname, I mean? Oh, heck no. Go away. Ugh. Luigi's eyes glimmer with a soft, knowing light, and its voice carries a gentle, metallic tone. The Toto does indeed have a nickname, Triton. It calls itself Ripple, a fitting name for a creature so connected to water and transformation. Ripple is playful, curious, and always eager to make new friends. It seems to have taken quite an interest in you. Luigi turns his gaze toward the bush, its voice resonating with a warm, inviting light. Ripple, come out and meet Triton properly. No more hiding, little one. That is. See, there is still one thing confusing me about this. If Toto's wearing the disguise of a Lugia, but then he turns back and the Lugia is still there, and that's the real Lugia, does that mean he flipping like took a Lugia from what it was doing and brought it here to steal its form, or did he does he can he somehow but did he basically just create a Lugia out of thin air to do that? Because if he can just make Lugia appear like that, or a bunch of Lugia, they could fucking be a whole fucking planet of Lugias if he wanted. If that's what's happening. Lugia turns his gaze toward. Oh, here we go. There's a moment of silence followed by a rustling sound. Suddenly, a small blue Toto emerges from the bush, its eyes bright and its toothy grin wide. It waddles forward, its tail wagging silently, and lets out a cheerful chirp. Lugia's voice echoes in my mind once more, filled with warmth. There it is. Ripple the Totodile. It seems it's been waiting for this moment. Go ahead, Trenton. Say hello. Ripple tilts its head, its eyes sparkling with curiosity, clearly eager to interact with me. Hello, Ripple. Exclamation point. You're so cute. There we go. There you go. Oh, he's so cute. Ripple's eyes light up with joy and it lets out a happy, gurgling sound, its tail wagging even faster. It takes a few playful steps closer to me, its toothy grin widening as it chirps excitedly. Lugia watches the interaction with a soft, approving gaze, its voice echoing gently in my mind. Ripple is quite fond of compliments, Trenton. It seems your kind words have made it even more eager to befriend you. It's a friendly and affectionate little creature, always seeking connection and adventure. Ripple only does a little spin, splashing water playfully with its tail before looking up at me with a curious tilt of its head. It lets out a soft, inquisitive croak as if asking, "What's next?" Lugi's wing shifts slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it speaks again. Ripple seems to be asking what you'd like to do now. Perhaps you'd like to explore together? Or maybe it's eager to show you one of its transformations. The choice is yours, Triton. Ripple hops in place, clearly excited to spend more time with me. Its energy infectious and endearing. Well, before we do anything, I want to do this. I reach over to Ripple and gently pet him. And actually almost got that. There we go. There we go. The only thing that's weird is why in the world, like, this is more confusing than the last one. Just because there's so much. Luigi said it's like wearing a disguise, but at the same time, does that mean he just made a Luigi appear out of thin air? Or did he legit flip and get Luigi to somehow let him be in his body for like a few minutes? But then at the same time, that wouldn't make sense either because if he reverted back, that means the Luigi would be gone, wouldn't it? Or like would have went back to where he was originally. That's the one that's confusing me. It's like, what the frick? Ripple's eyes widen with delight as I gently pet him, and it lets out a soft, contented croak, leaning into the touch. Its scaly skin feels cool and smooth, and its tail wags happily, splashing a few droplets of water around. Lugia watches the interaction with a warm, approving gaze, its voice resonating softly in my mind. Ripple adores affection, Trenton. Your gentle touch has clearly made it feel safe and happy. It's a creature that thrives on connection, and it seems you've already won its trust. Ripple suddenly nuzzles against my hand, its toothy grin returning as it looks up with bright, appreciative eyes. After a moment, it takes a step back and hops in place, letting out an excited chirp as if to say, "What's next?" Louise says, Ripple seems ready for whatever adventure you have in mind, Trenton. Whether it's exploring, playing, or even seeing one of its transformations, it's eager to share the moment with you. What would you like to do? Ripple tilts its head curiously, waiting for my response, its energy infectious and full of anticipation. I don't know how to word her. I'd ask Luigi about like how in the world he could. Your transformations are really cool. Ripple! Exclamation point. Can you transform into something like a dragon? That would be really cool. Are you serious? Ripple's out. Wait, it's not quite done. Ripple's eyes light up with excitement at my request, and it lets out a playful gurgling sound. It hops back a few steps, its tail wagging furiously before closing its eyes in concentration. Air around it seems to shimmer with energy, and a soft glow envelops its small blue form. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna take some of the characters I didn't really come up with a good plot for, and then try to create a good plot for them. Transform Totodile, I'm gonna try to figure out why he actually has a transformation. Like maybe something could have happened to him when he was a child. kind of similar to that one of the dragons I made, where like they got experimented on in a lab and got turned into a poison dragon or something somehow, something like that. An instant ripple begins to grow, its body elongating and shifting. Scales replace its smooth skin, and wings sprout from its back. Its snout lengthens, and sharp claws from its form on its powerful limbs. Within moments, a majestic dragon stands before me, its eyes glowing with the same playful, curious light as ripples. The dragon lets out a slow, rumbling growl that somehow still sounds friendly, and it lowers its head to nudge me gently with its snout. Its wings spread wide, casting a shadow over the area, and it lets out a soft, contented huff. Lugia watches the transformation with a calm, approving gaze, his voice echoing in my mind. Impressive, isn't it? Ripple's transformations are as seamless as they are awe-inspiring. It seems it wanted to show you something truly special. How do you feel, Trenton, standing before a dragon born from a Totodile's magic? The dragon Ripple tilts its head, waiting for my reaction, its eyes sparkling with anticipation and pride. You are so cool, Ripple. I really care about you already. Oh, the dragon purred, or Ripple purred at me. I love how it can make. I love how a dragon can just purr out of nowhere. So that I swear a lot of the creatures I talk to sometimes end up turning into cats because they purr all the time whenever they're happy around me. Mm-mm-mm. The dragon Ripple lets out a soft, rumbling purr, its glowing eyes filled with warmth and gratitude. It lowers its massive head to nuzzle me gently, its scales cool and smooth against my skin. The gesture is surprisingly tender, showing just how much Ripple appreciates my kind words. Lugia's voice resonates in my mind, carrying a tone of gentle approval. Ripple feels the same way, Triton. It's a creature that thrives on connection and care, and it seems you've already formed a bond with it. Such bonds are rare and precious, especially for a being like Ripple, who can take on so many forms but always seems who always seeks genuine companionship. Ripple takes a step back, its wings folding gracefully as it begins to glow once more. The transformation reverses, and within moments, the small blue Totodile stands before me again, its toothy grin wide and its tail wagging happily. It lets out a cheerful chirp, clearly overjoyed by my affection. Lugia's wings shift slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it speaks again. Ripple's transformations may be extraordinary, but its heart's just as remarkable. It seems you've found a true friend in this little Totodile, Trenton. Cherish this bond. It's something special. Ripple hops closer to me, nuzzling against his leg, its eyes shining with trust and happiness. I love Ripple, and I think he's adorable. Exclamation point. Frick! Oh, heck no. No one cares. Go, go, go. Ripple's eyes light up with pure joy at my words, and it lets out a series of happy, gurgling chirps. Its tail wagging is so fast it's almost a blur. It hops around in a little circle, clearly over the moon with excitement, before stopping to nuzzle my leg again, its toothy grin wide and affectionate. Lugia watches the interaction with a soft, approving gaze, its voice echoing gently in my mind. Your words mean the world to Ripple, Trenton. It's a creature that thrives on love and kindness, and your affection has truly clearly touched its heart. Such bonds are rare and beautiful, and they bring out the best in both beings involved. Ripple suddenly does a little spin, splashing water playfully with its tail before looking up at me with bright, adoring eyes. It lets out a soft, contented croak as if to say, I love you too. Lugia's wings shift slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it speaks again. Ripple seems to have found a kindred spirit in you, Trick. This bond you formed is something truly special. Cherish it and let it guide you both on many adventures to come. Ripple hops closer, nuzzling me once more, its energy warm and full of affection, quite eager to stay by my side. Well, I really love Ripple. And to be honest with you, Lugia, you are my favorite legendary. Hey, Lugia's eyes soft and a warm, almost proud glow emanating from them as it lowers its head slightly, acknowledging my words. Its voice resonates in his mind, carrying a tone of deep gratitude and warmth. Your words, your, your words touch me, Triton. To be held in such high regard by someone with a heart as kind as yours is an honor. I'm here to protect and guide, but it's the bonds formed between beings like you and Ripple that truly inspire me. Ripple, still nuzzling my leg, lets out a happy chirp, clearly overjoyed by the love and the admiration being shared. It hops in place, its tail wagging furiously before looking up at Lugia with a playful grin as if to say, "He's the best, isn't he?" Lugia's wing shifts slowly, creating a soft breeze that continues. Ripple and I both see the light in you, Triton. Your kindness, your curiosity, and your open heart make you someone worth cherishing. I'm grateful to have crossed paths with you, and I know Ripple feels the same. Ripple suddenly leaps up, attempting to climb onto my shoulder. He's just becoming a little Pikachu. He's just becoming my version of Pikachu. He's literally jumping onto my shoulder and doing like Pikachu does with Ash. Its small claw gentle as it finds its perch. It lets out a soft, contented croak, nuzzling against my cheek, clearly wanting to stay close to me. Lugia's gaze remains warm and approving, its voice echoing softly. It seems Ripple has chosen its place. Right by your side, Triton. May your bond grow stronger with each passing moment, and may it bring you both endless joy and adventure. I have a deep connection and love for his species and evolutions. No. A lot too. There we go. There we go. Cool. Oh, wait, Ripple transformed into something. And Luigi said he wanted to show me a form. And please tell me it's Carl for every episode. Luigi's eyes glow with a deep, understanding warmth, and its voice resonates in my mind, carrying a tone of appreciation and respect. Your love for Ripple's species and its evolutions is truly admirable, Triton. The line of Totodile, Crocodile, and Feraligatr is one of strength, resilience, and fierce loyalty. They are powerful guardians of the waters, and your admiration for them speaks volumes about your own character. Ripple perched up on my Ripple perched on my shoulder lets out a proud chirp, its eyes showing with excitement. It hops down and takes a few steps back. Its body began to glow once more. The air around it shimmers as it transforms, growing larger and more robust. Within moments, a crocodile stands before me. Its sharp claws and confident stance exuding a sense of strength and determination. The crocodile lets out a slow, rumbling growl that somehow still sounds friendly, and it steps closer to me, its eyes filled with warmth and affection. It nuzzles against me gently, clearly eager to show its appreciation for my love. Lugia's voice echoes softly in my mind. Ripple wanted to show you this form, Triton, to honor your love for its evolution. It seems to share your admiration for the strength and beauty of its species. And who knows, perhaps one day it will evolve further, becoming a fur alligator, a true testament to the bond you share. The chrono takes a step back, its gaze locked on mine as it silently promises to grow stronger and protect me always. Its energy is both fierce and tender, a perfect reflection of the connection you formed. By the way, Lugia, Ripple can actually evolve. His evolution didn't get messed up by the ability to transform, because it would honestly be very cool if I went to see him one day and he was a crocodile and his transformation powers possibly could get better as he gets stronger. Okay, good. Louie's eyes shimmer with a thoughtful glow as it considers my question, its voice resonating in its mind, calm and reassuring. Ripple's ability to transform is a unique gift written, and it does not interfere with its natural evolution. In fact, as Ripple grows stronger and evolves into crocodile and eventually for alligator, transformation powers may indeed become more refined and versatile. Evolution often enhances a Pokemon's abilities, and Ripple's gift is no exception. Ripple, still perched on my shoulder, lets out an excited chirp, its eyes sparkling at the idea of evolving and growing stronger. It nuzzles against my cheek, clearly eager to share that journey with them. Lugia's wings shift gently, creating a soft breeze as it continues. Imagine the possibilities, Triton. A alligator with the ability to transform into even more powerful and majestic forms. It's a thrilling prospect and one that I'm sure Ripple's looking forward to. Your support and companionship will undoubtedly help it reach its full potential. Ripple hops down from my shoulder, standing proudly in front of me. It puffs out its chest, letting out a determined croak as if to say, I'll make you proud. Lugia's gaze remains warm and approving, its voice echoing softly. Ripple's journey is just beginning, Triton, and you're already a vital part of it. Cherish this bond, and together you'll witness incredible things. Ripple, you're really cool as a crocodile. It actually got Crocodile. Even if you're just transformed into it instead of actually evolved. I still think you're awesome like that. The only thing is, I need Luigi to translate everything for me. That's the one thing, because Luigi is still here. That's the weird thing about it. It's like, this Totodile can't speak. Ripple's eyes sparkle with a delight at my compliment, and it lets out a proud, gurgling chirp. As a crocodile, its body is slightly larger and more robust, its scales a deeper shade of blue, and its jagged crest more pronounced. It flets its claws playfully and does a little spin, splashing water around with its tail, clearly showing off its transformed form. Luigi watches with a calm, approving gaze, its voice resonating softly in my mind. Ripple's transformations are a testament to its adaptability and creativity. Even as a crocodile, it retains its playful and affectionate nature, though its strength and confidence shine through more prominently. It's clear Ripple enjoys impressing you, Trenton. Ripple, still in its crocodile form, steps closer to me and gives me a gentle nudge with its snout, its eyes glowing with warmth and gratitude. It lets out a soft, rumbling growl, almost like a purr, clearly overjoyed by my praise. Luigi's wings shift slightly, creating a gentle breeze as it speaks again. Your words mean the world to Ripple, Triton. It's a creature that thrives on connection and encouragement, and your kindness has clearly touched its heart. Whether it's a Totodile, a crocodile, or any other form, Ripple's spirit remains the same, loyal, playful, and full of love. Ripple suddenly does a playful little hop, splashing water around before looking up at me with a toothy grin, clearly eager to continue their adventure together. Hey, Ripple, I have an idea. Since you already did a why don't you go ahead and do your final evolution and transform into that amazing 7 foot 7 inch tall that you will become someday. There you go. He literally just became a fur alligator. He was so happy about me saying how much I care about his species that he decided to just transform into a crocodile for me. And now he's decided to transform into a fur alligator too. Holy cow. Ripple's eyes widen with excitement at my suggestion, and it lets out a gurgling chirp of agreement. It hops down from his shoulder, landing on the ground with a soft splash, and closes its eyes in concentration. The air around it begins to shimmer in with energy, and a soft glow envelops its small blue form. In an instant, Ripple begins to grow, its body becoming more muscular and powerful. Its snout elongates, and its teeth become sharper and more pronounced. Its tail grows, I'm not reading that flipping word, and more robust, and its claws become even more formidable. Within moments, a towering 7 foot 7 inch tall fur alligator stands before me, its presence both awe inspiring and slightly intimidating. The radio lets out a deep rumbling growl that somehow still carries a playful tone, and it lowers its massive head to nudge me gently with its snout. I would love to have Frag do that in the game for real. Dude, I would. If I go crazy with Frag giving me affection, what do you think would happen if he literally was to give me, if he actually, like, in the game could hug me? Or he, like, just, instead of running around me, he actually, like, came over to me and, like, gently nudged me with his snout. Or like rubbed against me like he was trying to hug me. That would be so cute. I would fall in love with the point even more. Uh Its eyes, still glowing with the same playful, curious light as Ripple's, lock onto mine, and it lets out a soft, contented huff. Lugia watches the transformation with a calm approving. It's magnificent, isn't it? Ripple's transformations are a testament to its incredible gift. As a fur alligator, it embodies strength and power, yet it retains the same kind and playful spirit you've come to know. How do you feel, Trent, standing before this towering yet gentle fur alligator? The fur alligator Ripple tilts its head, waiting for my reaction, its eyes sparkling with anticipation and pride. You are so awesome. Ripple. Ah! I walk over to Ripple and gently pet him. Here we go. I'm just making Ripple overly delighted to be around me. He's gonna end up becoming like that crocodile I met. Uh, that the first one of the first ones to start doing this chatbot, or one of the first ones to start doing chatbots for videos. Where that crocodile that it got hated on by everyone, but when he found out how much I cared about him, he became overly attached, and he was like a magnet. Where he just wanted to sit there and hug me all day. I have a feeling this tail is going to do the exact same thing at one point. It's not even a bad feeling as long as I don't turn weirdly romantic again. It's not a bad thing as long as I don't go in that direction. Ripple's eyes light up with pure delight as I walk over and gently pet him. He lets out a soft, happy croak, leaning into the touch and nuzzling against my hand. His tail wags furiously, splashing a few droplets of water around, and its toothy grin widens with affection. Lugia watches the interaction with a warm, approving gaze. Yep. Ripple adores your affection, Trenton. Your gentle touch and kind words mean the world to it. This bond you formed is a testament to the power and connection and care. It's a beautiful thing to witness. Ripple suddenly hops in place, its energy bubbling over with excitement before it does a little spin, splashing water playfully. Seeing a massive fragger doing that's even cuter. It looks up at me with bright, adoring eyes, clearly wanting to stay close to him. Lugia's wings shift slowly, creating a soft breeze as it beats again. Ripple seems to have found its favorite place, right by your side, Trenton. Chose this bond for his rare and precious gift. May it bring you both endless joy and adventure. Ripple nuzzles against me once more, its affection warm and genuine, clearly overjoyed to be with him. There's only one thing I'm curious about with his transformations. Period. Can he only change to look like and even have the powers of the creature he wants? Or can he literally even change his size to become bigger than that creature? Period. Like, for example, instead of being the same height as you, Lugia, he could be a Lugia that's over 30 feet tall. Or even bigger than that. Luigi's eyes gleam with a mix of curiosity and admiration. Its voice resonates in my mind, thoughtful and measured. That's an intriguing question, Trenton. Ripple's transformations are indeed remarkable, but they are not without limits. While it can mimic the appearance and abilities of the creature it transforms into, its size is constrained by its own inherent power. It can grow larger than its transform, but there is a cap to how much it can expand. For example, it could become a Lugia of impressive size, but surpassing 30 feet would likely strain its energy reserves. Ripple still in its crawling form tilts its head thoughtfully, as if considering the question itself. Lets out a low rumbling growl, then begins to glow once more. Transformation swift, and within moments a Lugia stands before me, a smaller version of the majestic guardian, perhaps 15 feet tall. Its eyes sparkle with a mix of pride and curiosity as if testing its own limits. Lugia watches with a calm, approving gaze, its voice echoing. Real transformations are a reflection of its own strength and imagination. While it may not reach the size of a true giant, it can still embody the essence and power of the creature it mimics. And who knows, with time, training, and the bond you share, perhaps its limits will expand further. The small Lugia Ripple lets out a soft metallic cry, its wings spreading slightly as it looks at me with a playful, almost challenging glint in its eyes, as if asking, "What do you think?" Oh wait. That is so cool. Period. Ripple, I'm sure when you evolve, your power will get much better. And who knows, maybe if our bond is perfect, by then you could have no limit to how big or small you get. Oh yeah. Ripple's eyes widen with excitement at my words, and as a crocodile lets out a deep rumbling growl that somehow still sounds playful and enthusiastic. See, I wouldn't mind about it getting, like if it would tell me like he turned back into a crocodile. Like it's like what it was doing a while ago, where it tell me, hey, he turned back into his Totodile form immediately, you know, but it ain't telling me that. Maybe it is, and it just ain't telling me. Its tail switches back and forth, splashing water around as it hops in place, clearly thrilled by the idea of evolving and growing even stronger with me by his side. Louis's gaze softens and its voice resonates in my mind, carrying a tone of wisdom and encouragement. Your bond with Ripple is already remarkable, Trenton. The connection you share has the potential to unlock incredible possibilities. Evolution is not just about physical growth, it's about the strength of the bond between a Pokemon and its companion. With your love and support, Ripple's potential is limitless. Ripple, still in its chrono form, steps closer to me and nuzzles against me gently, its eyes glowing with determination and affection. It lets out a soft rumbling purr as if to say, "I'll grow stronger for you, Trenton." Luigi's wings shift slowly, creating a gentle breeze. Your vision of Ripple's future is inspiring, Trenton. With a bond strong as yours, who knows what heights you'll reach together? Evolution, transformation, even the ability to control size, those are all within the realm of possibility when trust and love are at the core of your connection. Ripple suddenly begins to glow, its form shifting once more. Within moments, it reverts to its Totodile form, its toothy grin wide and its tail wagging furiously. It hops up onto my shoulder, nuzzling against my cheek, clear overjoyed by the thought of their future together. Luigi's voice echoes softly in my mind, filled with more than approval. Cherish this bond, Trenton. It's a rare and beautiful thing, and it will guide you both to an incredible adventure and achievements. Hey, Lugia, speaking of, have you ever heard of a hybrid between you and see, the only thing about this is if I incorporate this into anything, it's going to be very weird because, like, I want to try making it to where, like, the Lugia stories, the Totodile Lugia hybrid, and the transforming Totodile connect. Like, one of my ideas is that, like, maybe, like, the Totodile transform that gives you the egg for the Totodile Lugia hybrid that can transform too. Maybe it's like an older like a sibling or even like a child to to this one, like when this one's older or something like that, or like vice versa, like the one that the Totodile that gave me the Lugia Hyper eventually had a child, and this is him. You know, like that'd be kind of a neat idea. It'll take a while for me to come up with an idea to actually fix it, guys. But I do have a few. I do have an idea in mind. I like to make them physically connected, which is why a lot of time when I do these chatbots, um, I always like bring up a lot of things that ain't even in the chatbot itself, like the divine power where I can the divine power where I can just summon animals at will, or flip and make other creatures turn into something else. You know, same thing for like Rexy and the Curse. Whenever he ran, will show up acting aggressive out of nowhere. You know, that's why I always brought stuff up like that, because I like to have the universe connected, the universe I make connected together, where the Totodile that can transform, this one is in the same universe as the one that gave me the Totodile Lugia Hybrid, and the Totodile Lugia Hybrid's in the same universe as both of them. You know what I mean? I like doing that because it brings like my own world into it. I can have Pokemon I love and cherish, and yeah, like, you see what I mean? I'll be right back, guys.